Hello, hello, hello. Good morning. Good morning. Listen, I want to start out by saying because I I respect and I value women. I use my gifts to affirm and to serve women, to make a positive impact in the lives of women who want to look and feel beautiful from the inside out. Hey, everybody. Listen, if you want to feel and look beautiful from the inside out, from head to toe, then keep watching. Keep watching because I want to make an announcement to you, for you, with you at the end of this live presentation, right? So you all see that I have my board here, and I am going to do a summarization of what we learned this year. Can you believe that it is already the last quarter of the year 2001? 2001. Oh my God. 2024. I really went back in time, didn't I? It's the last quarter of 2024. And I am just so grateful that God saw us all through. I mean, this really has been a legendary year for me. What about you? It's been a pretty good year. I've learned a lot. I've implemented a lot of lessons that I've learned both personally, business wise, emotionally, financially, socially. I've learned a lot. What about you? And so let me say good morning to my peeps right now before I go on. Good morning, Carolyn. And she says, good morning to everyone as well. Thank you, Carolyn, for tuning in again. This is my faithful audience member and club member. I tell you, Carolyn, I see this little hair right here kicking up. So let me put it in place here. Carolyn is faithful. I tell you, she is very supportive. And that really segues me into what I want to talk about, right? So I have a lot that I want to talk about. So we're going to talk today about Sisterlocks, right? And embracing your beauty from the inside out. And what I mean by that, when I say the inside out, I mean character wise, the essence of who we are. That has to play a part first before we even deal with our hair, because how we feel, what we believe, what we think about ourselves affects every area in our lives, our relationships with God, first of all. Like, what do you believe? Do you believe in God? Do you believe in the universe? And I don't understand that because God is the creator of the universe, right? So I believe in God of the universe, the creator of the universe. So what do you believe in, right? What do you value about yourself, about others? And like I said, I started out and I'm still memorizing. This is my creed now. This is my mission, is to use my gifts and talents for women, for affirming women, right? And I'm a heterosexual woman, honey, right? So don't get it twisted. I'm a heterosexual woman, but I love women. And I say that because a lot of women don't even like other women, right? Yes, we can be catty. Yes, we can be whatever. But the essence of who a woman is, I love that. I love that God created me as a woman and he created you as a woman, right? So I use my gifts and talents. So, I started out this channel, my life with hair, right? And I used to question, why am I so passionate about hair? Why am I? And through sitting down, taking time and learning myself, right? We can go about the day and we can do different things and we think that we know ourselves. But listen, when you really sit down and you meditate on who you are, you would be surprised. For instance, okay, so for instance, let me just be totally transparent. Back in the day, like 18 years ago, I was going through a divorce from my first husband. And I tell you, as I was going through that and starting a whole new life with 5 children, single parent, it wasn't until I took time to really sit down and journal my thoughts, my feelings, who I was, right? Because we as women, we can definitely lose ourselves in other people, other things, right? Everybody else is important. We put ourselves on the back burner. And listen, when you go on a flight, when you fly in the air, that the airline stewardess will tell you in the emergency talk to first, if there's anything that goes on it becomes an emergency when you're in the air, to first do what? Put your mask on, and then you can help other people. How can you help someone when you can't even breathe? Right? And so we as women, we need to start putting our mask on, putting our lifesaver jacket on first, and then we can help other people. Right? And so it wasn't until I was journaling about what I like. And then one of the questions, because I had prompts, right? One of the questions was, what is your favorite color? Now, by trade, I'm a fashion designer. I went to Los Angeles Trade Technical College and I majored in fashion design, graduated in fashion design, right? And I love all colors. But the question was, what is your one favorite color? And I had to really think, because purple is royal and beautiful. Green is, I'm telling you, green is it just calms your spirit. Blue, royal blue, it just uplifts your spirit. I love orange. It's bright and cheery. But when I really sat and really meditated and thought about it, I said, what is the one color out of the colors of the rainbow? What is the one color that really makes me happy, makes my spirit leap? And you know what that color is? You probably guessed it by going on my website and seeing, my brand and everything. Yes, it is pink, y'all. Pink is pink. That color makes me happy. And it's not like I have to just put on a whole pink outfit and I have to have everything majorly pink. No, I like accents of pink. Like in my office here, my walls is a beautiful soft pink. It almost look white, but it's a soft pink. Just little accents. Like here's my water jug, pink, right? Pink. That's my color, pink, right? And so once we get, so when I became aware of what I really like, hey Linda, how are you? Oh my God, Linda is on with us, y'all. Linda and Carolyn are on with us. and and she's also a club member, y'all. I tell you, I love these ladies. So when I really took the time to really get to know me again, right? Then I learned that my favorite color was pink. I learned that I like organization. I like systems. I learned what I like again, right? And we can do that in whatever environment we're in. We just have to be aware of us. So, at the end of this live stream, when I start coming to a close, I am going to tell you a great announcement. I'm going to share with you a great announcement for just us women. Right now, I love men. I love my husband. You know, like I said, I have sons. I have 3 sons, right? 3 daughters. And so I'm not bashing men or anything, but I am a woman. I love being a woman, and I love being in the presence of women, right? Um, and I just jive with women, right? Now there are some ladies that just jive with men. They love men. They always have they just naturally gravitate to men. My relationship with men is totally different. That's why I'm glad I'm married, right? You get it? Right? Um, but because we as women, sometimes we are taken for granted, right? A lot of times we're not taken seriously. And listen, sometimes I can't blame people for not taking us seriously, because sometimes we don't take ourselves seriously, right? Like, so anyway, let me not get on that. Let me not get on that right now. So this right now, in this time, in this season, we're in a new season, you guys. We're literally in a new season. Our country is in a new season. This is the last quarter of the year. We're entering into fall and winter, right? Then next year will be spring, and then summer, and we'll just repeat the cycle again. But right now we're entering into a period of rest. Fall, all the leaves fall off the trees. You know, the leaves turn beautiful purples and oranges and yellows. And these are signs that the seasons is changing. Our bodies have seasons. As women, we have seasons, right? Our hair, y'all know we're going to talk about Sisterlocks. We can't leave that out. Our hair goes through seasons, go through stages and phases, right? And so there is always a season. In Ecclesiastes, I think, oh Lord, let me not start quoting, but in Ecclesiastes, I believe it's chapter 3, but it talks about seasons. There's a time for everything, right? A time for I don't let me start, and I'm using my phone for Instagram, so I can't look it up real quick. But I know it's in Ecclesiastes. If anybody know that scripture, put it in the chat, put it below me, and let me know. Hey, Phyllis, how are you on IG? Yay! My girls are with me this morning. I tell you, yeah, she's a club member as well, you guys. Yay! And so our lives are filled with seasons. Sometimes we're up, and sometimes we're a little down, right? But I like to focus on being up mostly. And so let me just really quick go, because I am so anxious to get to this last part that I want to share with you, this announcement, right? But I want to, first of all, I want to summarize, because this channel is about Sisterlocks, right? And I will talk to you about my other channel toward the end. But I want to summarize, wow, what we learned this past year. And I'm telling you, this year has almost flown by. Not really, but now that we're in the last quarter of this year, it just seems like it has flown by. So we're going to summarize real quick, and then I'm going to go to what I wanted to share with you really quick. Okay. So this channel right here, this channel is about Sisterlocks. And so, I'm an evangelist for steaming. There's Stella the steamer. Where is she at? There's Stella the steamer right there. See her right there? There she is right there. And that is my best hair friend. And for those of you who invested in Stella the steamer, right? I'm sure you named her something else, but that's my Stella right there. But the steamer has been a lifesaver. My hair has grown by leaps and bounds this year. And I am just so happy for the results that I've gotten this year. Instead of my hair falling out and thinning out, it has thickened up and grown longer and healthy. My scalp is beautiful. I don't have any dandruff. And if you have followed me and have followed the protocol, have followed the steps that I have been teaching for the last 3 years, next year will be 4 years, you will see the results. I tell you, I see it, I read it, I have testimonials on my website. It's a fact that when you follow the steps, there's always success, always leaves clues, right? And so, oh man, I forgot to turn my notifications off on my phone. I can't stop now. But success always leaves clues. And I have been totally transparent and totally sharing, giving, right, to women about how I am experiencing success in my hair health, my scalp health, right? And so I have not slacked at all. I haven't held anything back. I've created the Beautiful Locks Club. It's a lot that has happened this year. Oh my goodness. So we're going to summarize some of the lessons that we've learned this year alone. And then I'm going to tell you about what I want to tell you. Okay, so let's go back. Let's go back in time and let's just summarize, first of all, what your beliefs about moisturizing your Sisterlocks were, right? I had some steaming your Sisterlocks challenges this year. And one of the questions was, what is your belief about steaming your hair, moisturizing your hair? And this is what we came up with. Some feels like their hair will unravel. And that could be true. It depends on how you situate your hair, right? Especially for the newbies, right? So that could be true, but it's not always true. Then your hair will get too soft, right? And that could be true, but that's not always true because it depends on how you situate your hair for steaming and moisturizing your hair. And also it depends on the texture of your hair. But there's always a way that you can work that thing out. And that's what I had been teaching this past year, right? Then we learned that some people's belief is that you shouldn't have to moisturize your hair, right? You shouldn't have to. When you get Sisterlocks, you shouldn't have to moisturize your hair. That's not always true. Why? Because all of us have sebum in our scalp. That is the natural oil that we produce in our scalp that keeps our scalp lubricated, right? Our scalp. But some of us don't have a lot. We don't produce a lot of it, enough for us to not have to moisturize, right? So that's where beautiful hair products come in. That's where steaming your hair comes in, right? We need a little help, right? Then, because the reason why we said sometime, you may not be producing enough sebum is from having dry scalp, right? My scalp used to be so dry. Oh my God, it felt like a piece of leather sometime, right? Before I really start moisturizing and hydrating my scalp. Sometimes people are on medications, and some of the side effects are that it dries your scalp, it breaks your hair, makes your scalp and hair vulnerable, right? And then sometimes it has a lot to do with your diet as well, right? So we learned that Sisterlocks is not a cookie cutter hairstyle. It's unique to every person that gets Sisterlocks, right? And so that's what we learned, what the beliefs are. Okay. And then we talked about what the benefits are of steaming, right? I'm trying not to show you everything, right? I'm just going over the note. Then we talked about what the benefits of steaming is, right? Oh, thank you, Lisa, Linda. She said Ecclesiastes 3, verse 1 through 4. Yes, there's a time. We're going to get back to that, right? Thank you so much. And then we talked about the benefits of steaming. And one of the benefits is that it unclogs your pores, the follicles. It unclogs the follicles, right? It increases blood flow, right? It improves elasticity in your hair. And I like to, and I can't do it now, but I always give the illustration of one of those stretchy bands. Our hair, because we have coily, curly hair, our hair needs that hydration and moisturization for it to have some, what I call pop back, right? Snap back action. Because if it's dry, it's going to snap and break. But if we have our hair hydrated, it's going to snap back, right? So that's what steaming does. It reduces breakage because of the snapback action. When you hydrate your hair through steaming and when you use hydrating, moisturizing hair products, that's the benefit of steaming and using hair products. It hydrates your hair and scalp, like I just said, and it helps to prevent dandruff, y'all. Right? It helps to prevent dandruff, and it promotes hair growth. I am a witness to that. Listen, if you all have followed me for this whole year, you can see that my hair has grown, right? This year, just this year, it has grown a lot. Now, we talked about using the effects of using cheap hair products, right, on your Sisterlocks. In your Sisterlocks, on your Sisterlocks, whichever word is proper, right? We talked about the effect. It causes drying because of the detergents in cheap hair products, the sodium lauryl sulfate, right? That product, that ingredient is nothing but detergent. Yes, it gets you a lot of suds and all that, but it zaps all of the natural oils out of your scalp and your hair. And that's what a lot of the cheap products have now. Now, from my understanding, I haven't done all of my research, but I understand now that someone is suing Mielle Organics, right? Now, I know that she sold her business to some large corporation. And when you sell your business, your black hair care business that started out as a home-based business, handmade, of course, you want to grow, you want to scale, you want everybody to use it. But when you sell out to most of these non-black large companies, they are looking to make the top dollar on what they produce, right? So they will continue to use the brand, right? But they will cut back on the quality of the ingredients. And so apparently, whoever this is, their hair started falling out from using those products. Whereas Mielle that's how she got so big, because her products were so good for those who have natural, loose, natural hair, right? And because that company, whoever it was, compromised the ingredients, the hair started falling out and thinning out. So, I don't have to tell you that when you pay $1.99 for some hair products, your hair is going to dry out, because believe me, they're not using the top ingredients, the quality ingredients that we as homemade, hand mixed, manufacturers, product producers use, right? And this is why our products are just a tad bit more costly than you have your Walmart products, right? There's no way I can sell my shampoo for $6.99. There's no way, because of what I use in my products. And so anyway, so the drying detergents is in the cheap hair products, which strips your hair of moisture, right? And it irritates your scalp, right? You go around and you say, oh, my scalp is so itchy, right? And this is why, because they use the cheapest ingredients they can. A lot of people experience hair loss, right? And that ingredient is, I'll share that. And then it fades their color, right? The cheap ingredients, the detergents, fades the color of your hair, right? And then health risks. You have those who are allergic. Let me scoot it back. Can you see it? Those who suffer from allergies a lot of times from some of these products, and it disrupts your hormonal balance, right? Now, beautiful hair products. Our products lather up, right, just as well, but we don't use sodium lauryl sulfate. We use in our products, these are our this is our number one shampoo is Pure and Gentle Clarifying Shampoo, especially designed for those who wear Sisterlocks. And you can wear it too if you have natural hair. This is for everybody, right? But these ingredients in here are pure and gentle. And so our cleanser, right? The main ingredient in our cleanser is sodium lauryl sulfacetate. Right now, this is a gentle cleanser, right? It's a gentle cleanser. It doesn't dry your scalp or your hair out. And that's the benefit of using beautiful hair products. It has jojoba seed oil in here. It has rose hip fruit oil in here, vitamin E. It has lavender, organic lavender distillate. The base, instead of using water, we use aloe vera, right? Aloe vera juice is in here, right? So this is the reason why these products, these shampoos sell, because people don't think that shampooing is important, but it is. That's the step one of hair health right there, right? Is how you cleanse, what you use to cleanse your hair. Okay, so that's what I want to share about using cheap hair products. Okay, now let's go to this one. Why steaming your hair is important. You have to commit, y'all. You have to commit to the process. Just like we all here, trust the process, right? This is where you trust the process, that steaming your hair is healthy for your scalp. Healthy hair comes from healthy scalp. But to have healthy scalp, you have to have a good diet and exercise. And listen, most of my audience are women 50 and over, right? And certainly when you're young, this is the time, y'all, to really take care of your body. Because if you take care of your body while you're young, you are going to reap the benefit as you age, because we all are aging, right? My young son, who's now in the Navy, y'all, Malachi Solomon is now in the Navy, getting ready to graduate. He just turned 18. Now, that is my last child. And I had that son at age 43. I was 43 years old when I had that beautiful black chocolate boy. Right? And now he's 18 years old, and now I am 61 and a half years old, right? But I grew up exercising. My mom, my sister, and I, you guys remember those step stool, those steppers? What do you call those things? Where you used to do the aerobics, the step thing, I can't even remember the name of it, but you used to step on it and kick your leg out and step down and kick your leg out. We used to do that, y'all. We didn't go to no gym. We didn't go to no we didn't go to no health spa or anything. We did it right in our living room. We used to put on, I'm coming out, dun, dun. I want the world to know. You know, Diana Ross, we used to exercise to that. My mom has always been active and always kept us active, right? And so we've always exercised. And even today, we still exercise. Every just at least 3 to 4 times a week, I'm down on this floor stretching, right? And then my mom and I, we go out here and we go walk for a mile a day. Just about every day we do that. So we still, you have to stay active. You have to take care of your body. And when you take care of your body will take care of you, right? A lot of us are just demotivated, right? We want to be the highest version of ourselves, but we are demotivated. Oh, I can't wait to talk to y'all about what I want to talk to you at the end of this, because this is all talk. I mean, it's all connected, right? And so anyway, I haven't even moved from this spot, but you have to commit. You have to commit to the process, right? And so hydration versus moisturization. Now I did this little chart here, right? And I think I'm trying to remember what I did. So this is like your scalp, and these are hairs, right? These are hairs. So if you have thinning hair, and I don't think you can even see that, but this is like a little piece of scalp, right? And these are your hair follicles, right? And if your hair is dying, if your follicles are dying, then you're going to start losing hair, right? And the density of your hair depends on, first of all, genetics, health, right? And so these are little follicles right here having hairs come out, right? So this has more follicles with more hair coming out. And when you hydrate and moisturize your hair, it makes it easier for your follicles to open up and allow your hair to emerge from the follicles, right? And so that's why it's so important to commit and to do your steaming. It makes your hair thrive, right? And so we talked about age, right? Diet, medication, drinking, smoking. If you're doing these things, right, these are things that you would try to decrease on, drinking and smoking, because it drinking and smoking, right? I mean, people have a wrong perception of what alcohol is. I don't care if you are a social drinker. Alcohol, y'all, alcohol, it's a drying agent, right? You don't think of it as that, as far as how it's affecting your inside, but it's a drying agent. Smoking, these things cut your oxygen off, right? Smoking cuts your oxygen off. Have you ever seen someone that's trying to make themselves love smoking? They will take a big puff and then they'll start coughing. Why? Because you're cutting your oxygen off. It makes your heart rate increase, right? So these are, don't let me get on that. Okay. So these are things that has a big factor into how healthy our scalp and our hair is going to be. And what we need to commit to is investing in time and attention, and putting your money where your mouth is, right? Investing in yourself, right? Investing in yourself so that you can thrive and be the best version of yourself. Okay, so let's talk about the top 5 reasons of being afraid to jump out of the proverbial Sisterlocks box, right? Let's talk about it. So the top 5 reason why people are afraid to jump out of the proverbial Sisterlocks. And when I say the Sisterlocks box, that means well, we're going to talk about what it means here. It limits your creativity, right? That's number 5. Then we count down to number 4. you have missed opportunities when you are afraid to jump out of that box, right? Number 3, it causes you to be stagnant, right? You want to jump, but you're afraid. And why? You're in your comfort zone, right? You're in your, you complain, oh, I wish that I could, I want to do it, but I can't. And then you're comfortable. You have just accepted the fact that, you can't, quote unquote, hydrate and moisturize your hair, which is totally untrue, right? And the number one reason why people are afraid to jump out of the proverbial Sisterlocks box is fear of judgment, right? Fear of judgment. People are afraid that you're going to not be their friend, or you're not going to be popular, or you're afraid of people judging your decision to hydrate and moisturize your hair, right? And so that is the top 5 reasons why you're afraid to jump out of that box. Get out of the box, y'all. Sisterlocks is not Sisterlocks is a system. Okay, let me just explain this, why I say proverbial box. Sisterlocks, the way you install Sisterlocks, there is a beautiful grid that is created. It is a system in which the way you put them in. But when I say get out of that box, I mean stop worrying about what people are going to think about you. If you know that you need to hydrate and moisturize your hair, find a way to do it so that your hair won't come out or slip out, right? If you have soft hair, there is a way. And these are things that I teach, right? There is a way. And so don't be, do what's right for you. Do you know what I'm saying? Find a way. And if you really want a way, I am here to help guide you. I'm just a guide. You all have seen the result. And some of my students, some of my club members, they are faithful fans, loyal fans. And this club is only for those who really are serious, who really want to make the connection and get the support that you really want, right? Going on this journey. It is a journey. I tell you, let me go on. So anyway, here we are. It is a journey, and you need support because it's scary. It's scary to go against the grain. Now, I told you all earlier, I'm a fashion designer by trade, right? And so I love velvet, right? You know, the fabric velvet, when you rub it one way, it's nice and smooth, right? When you rub it the other way, it's nappy. It's going against the grain. And it takes courage to go against the grain, y'all. It takes courage to go against the grain. And you need support sometime when you know you need to go against the grain. So we're here to help support you go against the grain. Don't be scared. Stop being scared. Okay. I just have a couple more summarizations and then we're done. Then I get to tell you what I want to tell you. Let's see. What did I do? Oh, okay. We were talking about density, right? So the density of your hair, meaning the thickness. You know how some people just have that thick, big hair. Oh my God. I always wanted that, y'all. But then you have people like me, and there are always people like me, but then there are some that have even denser, a lower density hair, right? Even thinner hair, finer hair. But this is my little illustration of what a thick head of hair would look like. Your hair follicles. You just look at a person's scalp that have thick hair and they have little hair follicles. You can't even hardly part through it. It's so thick, right? So this is how they have thick, beautiful, luscious hair, right? Then you have those of us who's like us we don't have as many follicles. So our hair is not as dense, it's not as thick, it's not as full. And so this is the style that I like. It makes my hair look thicker, right? That's why I don't really like just wearing my hair just straight, because it just look like it's just flat on my head. I like to either curl it, or this is a braid out right here, right? I like to either curl it or braid out, and that kind of gives me a little more volume. But that's what we were talking about here. Low density versus high density hair. So low density hair do not mean, okay, that's what I was saying. So low density hair does not mean that you're thinning, right? That just means you don't have a lot of hair follicles in your head. You have a thinner, more fine textured hair, right? Density of hair, right? So I wanted to let you know that everybody's hair is not meant to be big lion mane type hair, right? And then in our steaming challenge, I was dealing with the beliefs about moisturizing and how to strengthen and grow your hair, right? We talked about elasticity and hydration. These are some of the things that I was teaching in the Steaming Your Sisterlocks challenge, right? And the challenge was to actually do the homework and then do the steaming, right? Go ahead and steam. And then at the end of the challenge, we had our immersion experience. That's where we all got together and steamed our hair together, right? That was what that was supposed to do, right? And then day 3, then day 4. So these are just things that I had taught. This is the last page, y'all, right? So again, to summarize everything, the benefits of steaming, which I'm an evangelist for steaming, is it cleanses the scalp. Remember earlier I said it cleanses the pores, same thing, right? Cleanses the scalp. And a clean scalp, a healthy scalp produces healthy follicles, which produces healthy hair. It softens your hair. So, a lot of times when your hair is dry, it really feels like a Brillo pad, right? It's hard. It's like a scraper. But when your hair is hydrated, you can stand to feel your hair against your skin, and it's soft, right? It's soft. So it softens your hair. It hydrates your hair, right? And it helps your hair to grow faster. And then you use less products, less hair product. And that's what we all want, right? That's what we all want. So I hope you liked that summarization of some of the things that we learned this year. It's just hard to believe that we are in the last part of 2024. So I have some things that I want to share with y'all. I see some other people have come on and made comments, right? And so let me address the comments and welcome those who joined us again, right? So yeah, Carolyn is here again, right? We already did that. And Linda, welcome again. And then Phyllis, I want to acknowledge you. Thank you again for being on here. And so Linda gave us the scripture. It was Ecclesiastes. Listen, Ecclesiastes chapter 3, right? This is my Bible. Somebody gifted me this Bible years ago. It's a wood back and front. And so Ecclesiastes, and I keep this one in my office, right? So Ecclesiastes chapter 3, let's see here what it says, because this will segue me into, into the part 2 of what I really want to share with you. So Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 1 through, 4. So it says, to everything there is a season and a time to every purpose under the heaven. Excuse me. A time to be born and a time to die, a time to plant and a time to pluck up that which was planted, a time to kill and a time to heal, a time to break down and a time to build up, a time to weep and a time to laugh, a time to mourn and a time to dance, right? Thank you so much, Linda. This is so timely and appropriate. I thank you because I really did want to read it. that just came to me to do that. And so you found it. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope everyone was blessed because, I always say that there is a timing for everything. I can have books that I bought 10 years ago and I just want to have the book. And so 10 years later, I will pick that book up and it will resonate with me. I tell you, so there is something called timing. So I want to now share with you again what I want to share with you. I want to share with you what my creed is. And I'm still memorizing this because I have to memorize this because it is something that's in my spirit. It came to me and I wrote it down, but now I have to just really internalize. I am internalizing it by memorizing it. And this is my creed. This is why my business exists. This is why I have gained a certain amount of success among women, among my community, is because I value women, right? I value women and I use my gifts for affirming and serving women. Hey, Kanae, for serving women to positively impact the lives of women who want. Now, you have to want to feel beautiful and look beautiful from the inside out. That's my creed to you. I am your servant, right? I know that my purpose for having this company called Beautiful Hair Products LLC is it's just a means to an end, right? And I just don't want it to end, but it's a mean. Hair, and you all heard me say, hair is what bring us together, but life is what keep us together. And the new saying now, the cliche is life be lifing, right? And we all have a story. We all have a story. And so what I want to share with you before I tell you my story, right? And I want to acknowledge the comments. I'm going to acknowledge the comments in the chat on YouTube in a few seconds, right? But I want to encourage us women. One of my favorite exposés or little poems is by Marianne Williamson. And you guys you ladies probably have heard this before, but she says, and this is she says, our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate, right? Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It's our light, not our darkness, that frightens us. We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, and fabulous? And then she asks a question. Actually, who are you not to be? All those things, gorgeous, talented, and fabulous. Y'all, I'm telling you, that is my favorite quote, my favorite poem, my favorite expose for all of us. And I want to just gift you that today, that it is your light that sometimes our dreams are so big, it scares us. But I believe that our dreams are there so that we can fulfill those dreams. God has made us fearfully and wonderfully. We're fearfully and wonderfully made. And so that segues me into what I want to share with you. Today is the first day of the release, the official release of Embracing Your Beauty. Embracing your beauty from the inside out. And these are affirmations designed especially for women who want to feel and look beautiful, character-wise, spirit-wise. I mean, the essence of who you are can be frightening to yourself, right? To me, when I think about how God created me, it is mind-blowing. Only a God can create eyes that blink and that actually have vision to see on the outside. But the ultimate vision is what we see on the inside, what our beliefs are. Some of us been indoctrinated to believe lies that we're not good enough, that we're not pretty enough, that we're too tall, that we're too short, that we're too black, that we're too white, that we're too fat, that we're too skinny, that our hair is too short, that our hair is too long, that our voice sounds crazy, right? Our nose is too big. Our hips are too thin. Our hips are too fat or too wide. I'm telling you, these are all lies. God created us in his image, uniquely and individually. And we have a purpose for our lives, you ladies. We have a purpose. Our purpose is deeper than just giving a man a good time. It's deeper than just being able to bear babies in our bellies. It's deeper than just cooking dinner. It's deeper than nursing a baby. It's deeper than being a PhD, a doctor, a lawyer, a teacher, right? Is so much deeper. And the only way we're going to learn what that is through what? Time. And when I say time, I mean time with ourselves, right? Time with ourselves. That's the only way we're going to learn how to embrace our beauty. Yes, so some ladies are beautiful. Some ladies have beautiful eyes, beautiful lips, beautiful nose, fair skin, dark skin, smooth skin. I mean, beautiful hands, long nails, a nice tall neck, right? Some ladies are petite, right? They're not as tall as I am, right? They're not as tall as you are. Some ladies are nice and slim. Some ladies are nice and what they call thick, right? Everybody is uniquely and wonderfully created and made. And listen, I am not about to talk about the universe and all. God, G-O-D, is the creator of this entire world. And he made us fearfully and wonderfully. And so you have a purpose, but you have to embrace who you are. You have to embrace what your gifts are. And the only way you're going to really deeply know that is by spending time with yourself, right? Embracing yourself. Yes, this is a new season in my life. I know it is in my life. As I go and prepare for 2025, I can't even believe I'm saying that, 2025, I need to reflect on what I learned, how I can implement and apply the things that I learned about life, my family, my business, myself, my relationship with God, my children, my parents. I am a lady, a woman that's richly blessed. And the only way I know that is because I spend time, first of all, with my Father in heaven. You all know that I'm a woman of faith, right? So I am not trying to hide the fact that, and I am not trying to get any glory, because absolutely I would not be here if it wasn't for my Father in heaven, right? There is no way. I have all these things that I come up with in my mind, all these dreams. These are God thoughts. And I want to encourage you that those dreams that you have, those big dreams that you have, that is definitely impossible without God, right? So Matthew 19:26 says, with God, all things, excuse me, with God, all things are possible. Now, man may not make it possible. With God, all things are possible. And so God, and so there are some people that have a problem with the male connotation of who God is. Listen, I don't get into all of that semantics. I really don't. I tell you, and I am real sensitive as well to some women that do have it, I'm it may be some men on here, welcome, but I'm speaking to my sisters right now. There may be some women on here that have been abused, that really do have a problem with the male connotation of who God is. But listen, I just want to encourage you that whatever you do, just know that there is a being that's higher than you, that there is no way you could have created yourself, right? So you have to acknowledge God. And however it is that whatever you need to do to get to that place, listen, just know that God loves you. He created you. He adored. God is crazy about us. I mean, he sent his one and only son to die for us, for our sins, so that we can have abundant life and life more abundantly. He loves us that much. Yes, we are created in sin, shapen in iniquity. Yes, we are, because of the human nature. And that's what having a relationship with God is to combat ourselves. We need to get over ourselves, y'all, because this life is not about us. It's about building up God's kingdom. It's about us being servants to each other, right? To each other. And the more people you help, the more you are blessed. And I know that the more women I help, the more I am going to be blessed, because I am fulfilling my purpose, right? And so, oh my goodness. Woo, Lord, I'm happy today, y'all. I am happy today. And thank y'all for bearing with me today on my little talk with you today. I really hope that I'm encouraging you. But listen, embracing your beauty from the inside out is an affirmations program, course, series. I don't even know what to call it sometime, right? It was born out of my pain. God created this program, this course, this series for me first, 18 years ago. 18 years ago, I was in a dark place in my life. And he wrote this series through me to minister to me. And then he told me, just as clear as day, to share it with others, because what I'm going through, others may be going through too, and they needed some tools, just like he created for me, to help get them out, to encourage them, to empower them, to inspire them, to motivate them. And that's what embracing your beauty from the inside out is all about. It's about empowerment. It's about getting your strength back. It's about learning who you are again. It's about being reintroduced to yourself again, right? It's about ministering to yourself. And so this This program, this course is um is designed especially for you, right? Let me just share this. I'm trying to share it, right? So let me ask you a question. First of all, I have my notes, y'all, and I want to just make sure that I don't miss anything. So let me ask you a question. What if you could rise and become the highest version of yourself? What if you could rise and become the highest version of yourself? You know how you have these dreams and these unfulfilled things on your checklist, goals and dreams and aspirations that you just really want to do, but you just can't seem to move from this spot to that spot to make it happen. What if you could do that, right? And what I mean by that is embracing your authentic beauty, from the inside out. What if you can do that? First of all, it takes courage. It takes courage. Like one of the affirmations in the program, really the first one, is the activity says to take a mirror and stare at yourself, right? And that's one of the questions. So when you come in and you want to be part of the Embracing Your Beauty community and the program, it's available now. I will put the link in the chat in a few minutes. But one of the activities, because this program have an affirmation, activities, action step, right? It also has you have your journal that goes with it, right? But the one of the activities our action steps is to take a mirror and stare at yourself in the mirror while looking at your face, your nose, your eyes, your whole face, right? I tell you, I'm going through this series right along with you, right? So I'm going through it as again with you, right? And so when I did that action step, I didn't have my makeup on, y'all. This is my little face made up. I didn't have anything on. I didn't have any mascara on. I didn't have any lipstick on. And I was looking at myself. And then I looked at my hair. My hair is just gray. You see all that gray? I am not 19 years old anymore, y'all. I'm 61 years old. And when I looked in that mirror, it was a bit uncomfortable. And when I took my journal, right? This is the embracing and loving myself journal, right? Well, this is the one that I have on Amazon. You can get it on Amazon without this line. This is not here. This is a sampler, right? But anyway, when I took my journal and I actually opened my journal to write what I thought and what I felt about myself, it was a bit uncomfortable, right? And so this is the thing that you will be met with is you're going to be forced in a good way to really take time and get to know you, get to see you. Everybody want to be seen, right? You know, I want to be understood. I want you to see me, but you don't even know who you are. You don't even see yourself. You don't even embrace who you are, right? You want everybody to understand you. You want to be heard. You want your voice to be heard, but you don't even know what you want. You don't even know how you truly feel about certain things. And this program is 52 weeks. And how many weeks is in a year? 52, right? This is a 52-week program that is stretched out. Every 7 days, you're going to get an affirmation, an activity, and an action step for you to do for yourself. This is time now. It's time now to turn the attention to you. As we skip into the new year, our new season, it's time to really contemplate and really look at who we are, what we want, so that we can actually accomplish some of the things that we want to accomplish, right? Some of the dreams, the unfulfilled dreams, the unrealized goals, right? We need to take time to do that. And so, what you will get in this program, right? So, some studies show. So, this is what I want to say. Oh, Lord, thank you. Some studies show that many accomplished, and that's who I attract accomplished, high achieving women see their self-worth as contingent on their achievements, right? And are some of the most lonely women, right? Because we attach our self-worth with what we have accomplished. But when we get to really studying who we are, and we are little girls sometimes that we just want to crawl up in a fetal position, suck our thumb, and say, "Oh Lord, help me." We're fearful, right? We're depressed. We are oppressed. We have unrealized goals and dreams. We feel worthless. Our self-esteem is low. We don't feel attractive. And I'm telling you what I know. I'm not just telling you just to tell you. These are things that I went through. This is what this program, what this ministry done for me. This is how I'm able now to blossom and bloom. And I want to carry you and you and you with me if you are ready. If you're ready to be reintroduced to yourself, that's what embracing your beauty is all about. So some of the most high achieving women are so lonely because of their long hours and careers. They find it hard to maintain connections to and with others, right? The affirmations are designed for you to keep that truth at the top of your thoughts and in the way that you do things for yourself, right? And so being reminded of how uniquely beautiful you are will make a positive impact in your life, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it? To be reminded, right? And so I want to welcome you on this venture of self-discovery. It's a quest that we're doing, right? It's a quest. No matter what your age is, I don't care if you're 15 or if you're 95. Embracing your beauty is for you. And I want to encourage you to commit to the process, commit to actually doing the things, the activities and the action steps. Really, it only takes an hour. Give yourself an hour per week, right? I like to call it my me time. It's the same thing that I do, that I call when I'm under my Stella the steamer. That is my time to give myself, right, time and attention. And sometimes you can probably even do these action steps, and activities as you're under Stella the steamer. But I'm telling you, it really only takes an hour per week, right, to just focus on yourself. And so let me tell you what you get. Okay, if I can get to what you get in the program, you get 52 weeks of video recorded affirmations, plus the affirmations in written form, right, taught by me. You will hear my voice, Right. It won't be loud and like that. It's very calm. And I have a beautiful music behind me. It's relaxing and it brings the attention to yourself, right? You will have additional empowerment content that's complementary to the written form and video form affirmation. So in between the weeks, right? Because like I said, the affirmations drip out once per every 7 days. And in between those days, you may get, right? It's not like every week you get it, but sometime you will get another piece of poem or some type of encouragement, that will come out, that you will get as well. You will get a notification that there is something for you, right? In addition to what you're already getting. I always like feedback. So I periodically will drop a review request for your feedback of how it's going with you so far, right? Just to let me know so that I can improve, or so that we can chat, so we can have a conversation. This program is actually building up a relationship with me and the ladies that is becoming is becoming a student in this program, right? That's signing up to become a student in this program. You get, now this is wow, this is what, okay, so you get six self-love downloadable audio affirmations that are the foundation of this course. So I say that. So God woke me up, literally woke me up one day and had me to put pen to paper and wrote out every one of these affirmations, right? And then he had me to go in the studio and record the 6 affirmations that are the foundation for this program. I actually made a CD, right? And I went to the studio and wrote those affirmations out. And you get all 6 of those downloaded onto your computer for free. It comes with the program, right? And so you can do that. I also have the physical copy of the CD for those who want the physical copy. It's a little extra, right, to get the physical copy, but it is available. And you just let me know and we will produce that for you, right? But these affirmations are definitely from the heart. And I've had women call me and cry and say, oh my God, these affirmations have delivered me, right? From oppression and depression and demotivation. So this is a God project, y'all. I'm telling you, it's not me. God used me. I'm the vessel. You're the vessel, right? God uses, he need us. This is how we build his kingdom. He uses us. He needs us to get what we have out in the world from the inside out so that we can bless other people, right? So you get those 6 self-love downloadable audio affirmations, right? And then we're going to have monthly lively sessions for questions, answers, ideas, testimonials, and takeaways. So we're going to go live once a month. Who knows, it may grow to twice a month, but for right now, we're going to have live monthly sessions, right? Where we all get to meet each other and collaborate and ask questions and answer the questions and ideas and takeaways, and plus you may have an opportunity to be a featured guest in the live, in the community, and on my Embracing Your Beauty YouTube channel. So I have an Embracing Your Beauty YouTube channel that will be eventually, it's a brand new channel, but it will eventually have all of our lives. I will be going live, periodically on that channel, and I will put that link in the in the chat area on YouTube. But it's on. I'm on YouTube, and it's just at Embracing Your Beauty. Right, that's the channel that you want to go and subscribe to, because I'm going to also put affirmations and different God projects on that as well. And so you will have an opportunity to be featured, right? I just can't wait for that time where I will have one of you all to give your testimony of how it has impacted and transformed your life, right? So we will have that opportunity as well. And let me tell you, we need to really get over ourselves, right? Some people, oh, I don't want to be on camera, and I don't want to, whatever, right? We need to stop, because listen, our testimony, our words of encouragement will bless others. It's not about you, right? It's not about you all the time. We need to get over that, right? It's about blessing other people. So, and then we have live support with myself and with your fellow sisters in the community. Right now, the program is hosted in my club, in the Beautiful Locks Club. Right now, you don't have to be a club member of the entire network. So when I put the link in the chat area, you will have access to the network only for the purposes of Embracing Your Beauty community, where we're building a little community. It's an aspect of the community, right? But if you want to be a member of the entire network, because the entire network is dedicated to women that wear Sisterlocks, we support one another. I give health, hair tips. I have my steaming challenge in there, etc. It's a wonderful community. And now that I have this project done and up and ready, we're gonna really be having fun in the hair portion of the community, right? In the Beautiful Locks Club portion of the community, right? I go live every once in a while. And so I'm telling you, we're just getting started. Listen, I just started the community in March 19th. I launched the community, which was my 61st birthday, right? That was my 61st birthday. I launched my community March 19th of this year. So it's still so much more I want to do. So we're still new, right? And I call it a community because I'm telling you, some of you ladies that are in the community have such good ideas. The community is for you, for us to connect. It's not about me. I'm just a host of the community. That's why I ask a lot of questions. I want to get to know you. Others get to know what you like, what you don't like how long have you had your sister lock? What is your favorite color? Like, when was the last time you just laughed at yourself, right? These are questions that are intentional. These are questions that allow us to get to connect and to support and to know one another, right? And so, although you're embracing your beauty journey is personal, although it's very personal, right? You are not alone. You have your fellow sisters to love and support you, right? To love and support you on your journey. Some of us are trying to heal. Some of us just need a word of encouragement. I tell you, some of us just need to connect to each other, right? And so that's what I wanted to tell you about Embracing Your Beauty. It's officially launched, and I'm going to share with you how you can get it, right? For those who are interested. It is, let me see here. Let me make sure I spell this right. Embracing Your Beauty. Okay, so in the chat, right? In the chat on YouTube, there is the direct link that you can click on and go right to where you would register, right, for the actual course, program, series. Listen, help me out, y'all. What is a really, really good name for this, right? I don't know. I waver between course, series. I don't know. But anyway, that's not the most important thing, right? But anyway, in that community, there is I think we have 6 members now, right? And I tell you, we're just getting started. So I tell you, listen, if you feel a pull towards something like this, I want you to really seriously consider investing in yourself. We invest in everything else. We make sure we get our latte in the morning. Honey. We making Starbucks so rich, right? We invest in our children. We invest in our husbands, our significant other, in Jordans, right? In Gucci, and Chanel, and our nails. We making those people rich, putting on the eyelashes, getting our nails done. I mean, buying all these name brand products to make ourselves look good externally. But what about the heart? What about you? What about your inner beauty? I want you to consider investing in you. How much is too much? I mean, really, seriously, how much is too much? We get our hair did, honey. We make sure our hair is did. We will spend literally thousands of dollars on our hair. And all these things make us externally look good. But what about our inner beauty? What about embracing the essence of who we are? So anyway, oh my God. All right. I can go on and on. You can tell that this is a passion of mine, right? This is a passion of mine. And so I just want to encourage you that if you truly, 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 if you're ready, if this is your season to elevate into the highest version of yourself as you are ending 2024 and entering into 2025. And listen, I am considering hosting a embracing your beauty challenge, right? So be looking out for that. Definitely, I want to do that at the beginning of the year. And we will really have some good feedback and some good ministry done with us by that time, right? And so if you are ready to be in the best health that you can be in, right? Don't make it a New Year's resolution. Start now. Start now. So that when the new year comes, you really will be in full swing. So if you want your health to be the best that it can be, your beauty, your inner beauty, and your outer beauty, because if you start eating right, exercising, doing it now, right, your skin will clear up, your nails will start growing, right, your hair will start growing. Seriously. And if you want to increase your stamina, your endurance, right, mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, right, if you want to do that and be mentally sharp, if you want to start doing it, if that is your time, if this is your time to really learn money principles, right, to truly gain wealth, then I want to encourage you, right, as we age, I want to encourage you to truly, truly ask yourself how much is too much to invest, not just your money, but your time, your attention, your love towards yourself. Put the mask on you first, and then you will be able to help save other people. right? And as you grow in this embracing your beauty affirmations, then you can reach back because you will know you would have had some success. You will know that this is good for your sister, for your auntie, for your mother, for your grandmother, for your daughters, right? For your friend, your best friend. How could you go through something like this that's transforming your life and not share it with others, right? My children know whenever I come across something good, I'm going to share it. I'm going to share it. I am going to share it with my community. When I come across something good, I share it with my community, my beautiful locks members, right? Club members. So that's enough from me. Now, let me see what y'all have said here. Okay, I'm now in the, I am now in the chat area of YouTube. So let's see here what has come up new. Thank you, Carolyn. She says, congratulations to your son. Yes, Malachi Solomon is now in the Navy, about to graduate from boot camp, right? And so we are so excited. She says, I remember my daughter has one I use. Now I can't remember what is that comment about. Right? Then she said, I'm out walking now. I walk 6 miles a day. Huh? Now, no wonder you so fine, Carolyn. Right? She walks 6 miles a day. Go, girl. And this lady is 70. How old is Carolyn? 72 or 74 or something like that. Don't look at all. Not a wrinkle in sight. Right? Not a wrinkle in sight. Right? And then some J curls. Okay. They ask, how often should I steam? Good question. Good question. So I personally recommend, and I do steam weekly, right? I steam once a week. This is my best hair friend, Stella the Steamer, right? I steam once a week. Now, for some, that may be too much. So you go every other week, right? And if every 2 weeks is still too much, and people are busy and all, so I understand. But I want to encourage you at least once a month, y'all. Come on now. Right? At least once a month, steam your hair. But I highly recommend doing it weekly. Listen, it's just like us. We should shower every day, right? We should at least once a day. And so with your hair, because you sweat in your hair, the elements, you go out and there's rain, sleet, snow, water. I mean, rain, whatever, clouds, the elements it goes into our hair. And then we use hair products, right? If you use hair products, all that stuff needs to be cleansed out of our scalp, right? This is what promotes healthy scalp. When you have a clean scalp, right, then you can produce healthy hair. So to answer your question, Jay Curls, I highly recommend steaming once a week. If that's too much, then twice a week, at least once a month, whatever works for you, right? So my regimen is shampooing my hair, right? And I know that this has had a big effect on how my hair has just thrived and flourished, right? Shampooing your hair, massaging your scalp, right? Using hair products that moisturize and nourishes your hair. These are beautiful hair products. Highly recommended. These products are made specifically for those who wear Sisterlocks, right? And I highly recommend you go all in, invest. You are worth the investment. Get the bundle, our premium bundle that includes the steamer if you don't already have one, right? And just go all, listen, treat yourself, right? Treat yourself. Stop giving Gucci and Chanel and Yves Saint Laurent, if they're still around. I don't know. Stop giving them all your money to look good on the outside, right? Start investing in yourself. You're worth it, right? And so you can find those products, Jay, at Beautiful Hair Products. .com. I'm putting it in the chat right now for you on YouTube. So that's beautifulhairproducts.com. Right. Let me make sure I have that right. Beautifulhairproducts.com. All you need to do is click on that link and go shopping, y'all. Shop till you drop, right? Get the hair products, get the steamer, get the bundles. We have everything you need, right? And it is especially for those who have Sisterlocks. But listen, if you don't have Sisterlocks and you just want your loose, natural hair to be the healthiest it can be, Beautiful Hair Products are still for you. If you have dreadlocks, braids, twists, micro locks, micro twists, whatever. I mean, there's so many natural hairstyles out there. Whatever you choose, whatever hairstyle you're in, you can use Beautiful Hair Products, right? Now, okay. So, okay. Linda said, I would like to invest in the actual CD. Not a problem, Linda. I will definitely get that produced for you, and I'll get with you, and so where I can send it to you. And so yes, I would love to send that to you. That way, listen, I still have my CD player in my bedroom. I have a whole system, right? I can play CDs. I can even play cassette tapes, y'all. I can even play cassette tapes. It has a radio on it. Old school. I mean, our cars now, they don't even make cars, at least I don't think they do, with CD players in them anymore. Now they have those things where you can plug up your USB and stream your music and all that. It's like, whatever happened to CDs, right? So I'm telling you, I still do put my actual CD, and I thought I would have it here, my actual CD in the player and listen to it. It's only, I think the total time is like 22 minutes long. So you can put that on and you can do your exercise. You can, you can get ready for work or for school, whatever. Put it on while you're getting yourself together, while you're cooking, whatever. Just keep those positive vibes and positive words internally to keep you motivated and encouraged. So yes, I would definitely produce that for you, Linda. And what you say, stepper. So what does that mean? Are you a dancer, Linda? Are you a dancer? So stepper, what does stepper mean, Linda? Oh my God, I love, in my mind, I'm a stepper with my husband. We dance sometime. I say, baby, come on, dance with me on this. Cause we love music, right? We're jazz lovers, right? And smooth jazz lovers. I just love music. And but my favorite genre is smooth jazz. And so sometime, honey, those songs come on and I ask him to dance with me. And then sometimes he asks me to dance with him. But my friend, my friend Valerie, she is literally a stepper, right? Oh, what did it say? Carolyn used the stepper. Girl, you got me on a whole. I'm telling you, yes, that's true. Yes, that is what that little step stool is. It's a stepper. That's right. You know how you step on it and you kick your leg. Yeah, that's an exercise stepper. That is the right term. But honey, I was talking about stepping, dancing, right? I love that. That's that dance. And one of these days, my husband and I, we're going to go and learn how to step, honey, and we're going to cut the rug, as they used to say. We gonna cut the rug with our stepping routine. I can't wait to do that. But anyway, listen. Oh my God, I've gone an hour and a half. Woo! And y'all have hung in there with me. Thank you. Thank you. I really hope that this broadcast, this live stream, has been a blessing to you. I am so excited. I am so excited to connect with you. I'm putting my channel, my YouTube channel on in the chat here on YouTube at Embracing Your Beauty. Embracing in the chat here on YouTube so that you can become a subscriber, because I'm telling you, it's on and cracking, y'all. So that's the channel that you would click on and become a subscriber to my Embracing Your Beauty channel. And because that is where I'm going to be doing most of my lives for the Embracing. That's my personal channel for this project, and just, for me being me. I don't want people are coming here for hair advice and hair, and so, but it all coincides and works together. And but I also want to be cognizant of the fact that, we most people are here for the Sisterlocks tips and tricks and things like that. So in the coming weeks, I will be focusing in on the products, the hair products, right? And how to use them, just like I always have been, right? And I would love for you to step up and agree to being one of my guests, so that we can literally see your hair, see the beauty that you possess on the top of your head. It's one thing for me to say it, but it's another for people to see it. Carolyn one time came on, and she was one of my guests on here, and we saw how beautiful and gorgeous her hair is, and her, right? And so I would love to feature some of you that are fans, that are users, that are, fans of beautiful hair products. I would love to feature you on here, but I will be talking about each product from week to week, right? And why I created it this way, and the benefits, and how to use it properly, etc., etc. But I also want to invite you to go to my Embracing Your Beauty channel on YouTube. So it's youtube.com at Embracing Your Beauty / Embracing Your Beauty. It's only one video up there right now, but it will not be that way for long, right? Because I have, the affirmations are all on the Beautiful Locks Club platform. That is where that program is being hosted. So you have access to the platform for the purposes of being in the Embracing Your Beauty community. If you want to sign up, it's for a whole year. Your one-time investment is for a whole year, right? And I'm telling you, you will not regret it, right? So go on there. If it resonates with your spirit, if you feel you're worth enough to invest what it is to become a member in that community, then please, by all, I would love to welcome you. You have sisters in there that's already in the program that would welcome you. And let's connect. Let's get what we need to get as women. Let's become empowered. Let's encourage one another. Let's support one another. Let's be motivated to move our lives forward. Okay? And embrace your beauty from the inside out. And with that, ladies, I want to say peace out. And I am here if you have any more questions or concerns. You ladies have a good day. Linda, I will get with you about that CD. Okay. And we will let the good times roll. All right. Talk to you later. Peace.